You're here, baby. You're at the last one. Gunsmith Part 16. What is the easiest and cheapest way to knock this one out? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the X-Film Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm extremely excited that you guys are here. I always love when new people discover the channel. And for those of you who have been engaging with the channel, I just want to say massive, massive, massive thank you. We broke through 10,000 subs and I'm beyond grateful. If you guys do find this content, you're brand new, you find this content helpful, useful, valuable, make sure you smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel. And if you guys want to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications, it's free. So you guys can get more free Tarkov content. Other than that, I would love to see you guys by the stream. We stream every single day in the morning, grab caffeine, come hang out on Twitch almost every day but Sunday. So that should be fun as well. Before we get into the actual build, I want you guys to know that there's timestamps. So if you have only a couple minutes, if you want to make the video significantly shorter by just going to the actual build, okay? Don't get upset. Please don't cry in the YouTube comments. Actually, that helps me. So if you want, you can cry in the YouTube comments, but don't get upset. Don't get overly stressed out. Go down and click where you need to go. Let's go over this build. So how are we going to start this build? It looks a little bit overwhelming. The first thing that we need to know is where are we going to start the foundation of that M4? Are we going to buy one off the flea market? Are we going to buy just the upper receiver? What are we going to do? We're going to go to the barter. If you guys were here for Gunsmith 4, this, in my opinion, is the best option because we don't spend that much to get it where we need to. And you guys can sell back the parts for like 32,000, 33,000 and save money, therefore making it even cheaper. Where we're going to grab that is we're going to go to Mechanic 2 and there is a barter for 7 GP coin. Now, weirdly, these GP coin are usually around 30K like all the time. They're kind of hard set, but I have been finding them, watch I say it, and they're not, okay, they're a little bit higher now, but I've been finding them for 20 and 21K. I don't know who's selling them for that and why I've seen so many of them, but I've done this barter multiple times because 20K at 7 coin, that's 140,000 rubles. That's extremely cheap for all the parts that you're getting on this. So anyways, we're gonna do that barter. And then once we do the barter, these are the parts that are gonna come off it. I wanted to show you guys the full build right here. This is what it's gonna look like without those parts when we go to put on the new parts that we're gonna purchase. Now, the second biggest question is going to be, where do we get the Reap IR? Now, the Reap IR is hard to get if you don't have max traders and if you haven't finished this quest, because you guys know how Gunsmith works. You don't really get the like super pivotal items until you turn in that Gunsmith. So you have to figure out other ways to get those parts. Now, the easiest way would be to hope you guys didn't use your Reap IR that you got as a quest reward from doing import from Mechanic. You can get it from the Huntsman Path Sadist quest from Jaeger and then this very one. So if you guys didn't do those yet, maybe go do those first, knock them out real quick, and then you'll have a Reap IR to use. The other way that you can do it is if you have Skewer 4, there should be a barter for 6 rollers, 6 gold skulls, and 5 clocks. I might have the clocks and gold skulls, skull rings mixed up, but it's really expensive. So you could do it that way as well. I mean, if you need it, you need it, right? So whether it's expensive or not, that would be what I would do. And then of course, if you kill another PMC who's doing like a test drive or some other quest and they're using it, that's another way. So if you play in a lot of night raids, I have actually been getting some scopes, some people with some fleers and some people with some reaps. So that's another way to go ahead and get it. So that's the main part. The things that we need that cannot be changed out, because I know some of you like to try to make the build a little bit better or cheaper even than I give you guys. You have to have this. We have to have the Alexander Arms MK10 Handguard. You have to have the CAC QDSS NT4 Suppressor, and it has to be FDE. It has to be the flat dark earth version, okay? And you have to have the Reap IR thermal scope. Those are necessary. Everything else you could do whatever you want. Okay, so we have these. We're going to buy the suppressor from Flea. We're going to buy these parts from Skier. We're going to buy these from Peacekeeper. We're going to buy these from Mechanic. And then we're going to get this from Jaeger. And then we will have the complete build. So that's how we get those parts. The next thing we're going to buy is the suppressor. Well, you got to get the suppressor on the flea market. It goes as low as 22K, but it does sit right around 30K. So we're just going to go ahead and quickly buy that. Like I said, if you didn't hear me before, make sure that you guys get this one, okay? The FDE is the flat dark earth version. Has to be that one or else you cannot turn it in, okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to Skier. We're going to go to Skier 1, and we're going to grab the 8R buffer tube. It's under 1,000 rubles. It's inexpensive, and it's all we need because we already have some other good parts. Then we're going to go to Skier 3, and we're going to buy this stock. Now, this stock is a little bit different than usually the stock that's recommended, but it still works, and it's cheaper. So that's why we're going to go with it. We just need that 13 ergo, and we have it. After that, we are going to go to Peacekeeper. We're going to go to Peacekeeper 1, and we are going to grab the CAC vertical pistol grip. You guys know we use this whenever we're allowed to because it's super cheap, and it gives us the ergo that we typically need. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's all we need. Then we're going to go to Peacekeeper 2, and we are going to buy this little muzzle brake, the CAC QDC 556x45 muzzle brake, and this is what we're going to need to put the suppressor on. After that, we're going to go to Mechanic, and we're going to go to Mechanic 3, and we're going to go down to right here under 3K, Alexander Arms 10-inch rail. We definitely need this. And then, of course, we're going to grab the MK10, which is right down here. So we got the rail for it. We got the handguard, and then we're going to go to Jaeger after this. We're going to go to Jaeger 2, and we're going to grab the D-Lock barter. This thing is crazy, guys. First of all, I have not been finding these at all on Flea Market. And when I do, it's even worse than last wipe. Last wipe, it was like 60, 70K. You'd find a couple that were like 100K, 150K. I have not seen it cheaper than 100K when it's on Flea. 100K, 150K, 200K. I wonder what the tax is for charging that much. So let's see how much it is right now, actually. I'm very, very curious. Okay, so of course, when I tell you guys that story, it's at 55K. So 55K, but we're gonna do the barter, and it's gonna be much cheaper, and that's gonna be at Jaeger 2, and it's gonna be 4 of these D batteries, okay? And after that, we are going to go to Jaeger 3, and we're gonna grab this Eyecup. Now, the reason why I super recommend running this Eyecup, one, it's extremely cheap, 374 rubles, okay? No excuse. But try to remember it, because I have got so many messages on this build the last time we went through the Gunsmith, because it gives 6 ergonomics. So the builds that I make them as cheap as possible to still achieve the numbers we need, like, for the build. So if you drop 6 ergo, you're most likely not going to be able to turn this build in, because we're already on the cusp of being able to turn it in. So you guys got to remember it. I'm only talking to the people who might have forgot last time, and you come back around, you have to have the Eyecup, okay? It'll definitely help out. So we're going to grab the Eyecup. After that, what we should be looking like is this. This is what our stash of someone be looking like. And we're going to start slapping on these parts. So we're going to go ahead and put on the handguard. We're going to put on the rail. We're going to put on the muzzle brake, the suppressor. We're going to put on the buffer tube, the stock, the foregrip. We're going to put on the mount for the Reap IR. We're going to put the Reap IR on, and we're going to put on the Eyecup. After we're done with that, this is what it should look like complete. As you can see, fits the active Gunsmith Part 16 quest requirements. We're going to take it into edit presets so you guys get to see what it looks like. Bada bing, bada boom. Fairly simple and straight to the point. And we're going to go to Mechanic. And we're going to turn it in. There it is. Gunsmith 16. Congratulations. Great job, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching another video. I hope that it was as straight to the point and cheap and stuff as possible. And we're done. We're done with the Gunsmith series. You guys did it. You made it. You got a lot of XP. You got some ruble. You got some Bitcoin. It good. Okay. If you guys liked the videos, if you guys appreciated the series, make sure you guys smash the like button. It does go a long way for YouTube's algorithm to help put this video and series out to wider audiences. And it just really, really helps me out. Appreciate you. If you guys want to see more free content, if you guys want to see more different series, continuing the PvP series and loot series and all the other stuff we have on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when these videos go live. The other thing that I want to say is you could always check out the Twitch channel. And I'd love for you guys to stop by. We have a lot of fun. Grab caffeine. It's early in the morning, and we're here on Twitch every day but like Sunday. So hopefully I'll see you there. Hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night depending on where you're at in the world. Don't go anywhere. You guys know the drill. There's more videos for you. Check those out. I will catch you guys on the next one. And as always, happy raids, my friend.